West Side, baby. It's good.
Welcome to Geek Salad. Christopher ARye Quest.
I'm Geek.
And on Geek Salad, we talk about everything having to do with geek culture. This is the Sneak Out episode. Sneak Out episode, is this 2 or 3?
I think it's 2.
Sneak Out episode number 2. What came out, G? What you up on?
Well, I'm feeling the Adidas ultraboost cage, and if you, like me, love comfort over style, then you would go with these shoes. They cost $180, but I believe that with a great price, that's $180 because of a great comfort, and these shoes are phenomenal. Now, the Uncage has no cage to it. It feels like a sock, so you may need to go up a size if you have wide feet. But if not, then it's fine, it's perfect, it's primed to fit your feet perfectly. Trust me, if you happen to get a pair, you're lucky. But more than likely, you may have to get it from a reseller. I advise not to. Or just wait for Adidas to re-up again pretty soon. But that's my favorite pick so far for the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it came out last Thursday.
Last Thursday, okay. Yo, what you think about the Cherry 12s? Personally, the Cherry 12s, I like them, but you know what? I'm not a big fan of like the 12s with the white sole. Because like, you can try your hardest to not get it dirty or whatever. Even if you don't get it dirty, what end up happening? Son, go tell him I said share it with you. Go ahead now. Kids, man. But yo, you cannot get them dirty, but eventually that white paint is gonna go off.
Right.
It's not gonna be white anymore. It's gonna be like off-white.
See, I never owned a pair of 12s before.
Okay.
So if I happen to get a pair, I won't buy. So with the new retro upgrade in materials, do you think it's going to happen now? Will I have to learn their mistake from the prior release, or?
I think so. I actually just caught the pair of the French Blue 12s.
Right.
And like the quality of like the tumble leather the leather on the upper on the shoe is like, it's definitely a higher grade than they were making a few years ago. I think Jordan Brand heard what the fans were saying.
Yeah.
Saying, you know, how can you justify paying $180, $200 for a pair of shoes? That's if you don't get it from a reseller. That's if you just get it retail. Mm-hmm. And the quality isn't there or whatever like that. But I think they really stepped it up. I think the quality is pretty good on it.
Word. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I may pick up a pair. The 12s, I wasn't feeling that at first for some odd reason, but then with this rush, I'm like, okay, I might have to pick them up a pair or two.
Flu games, though?
No, that is an exception. Now,
Flu games.
I wish I had a chance to cop them. I think we talked about that in our last episode about the flu games, but yeah, that is probably one of the best releases this year from the Jordan line. So yeah,
I hate paying resellers. I really hate it. I think they're bad for the sneaker game, but I think I might make an exception on that shoe.
No,
I know I can get a pair for like $200.
Can't see it.
Maybe $220. I might do it. I just might do it. That's only like an extra like $20 over retail.
True. I mean,
might do it.
If it's legit, if it's not a knockoff or a B grade over super max grade, then yeah, I say why not. If you got the bread, go for it then. You know, but yeah. For the flu games, though, I can see myself spending that much on that sneaker too.
Yeah, that's like one of my. I don't know if this is my top 5, but the flu games are definitely in my top 10.
Word.
So I remember when he hit that shot on Byron Russell, hit on the little crossover, pushed him ever so lightly.
That's.
Leave the hand up.
See, kids don't know about that.
They don't know nothing about it, man. They just
don't.
Young. Man.
Like, matter of fact, when was the last time LeBron had a?
Hold on, man. What? I like LeBron is my dude, man.
Right.
I like LeBron. Okay. Like.
Okay.
He's about to say, it's the last time LeBron.
I'm just saying, when was the last time LeBron had an iconic moment in a playoff game or a championship game that they won it in his shoe? Besides,
just last week.
Last game, but
last week though.
But yeah, he dropped 40. I got 41 points, right? I can understand that, but look at the help he got from his other team as well. Like, everybody doesn't even acknowledge Kyrie. But that would be a story for another day.
Definitely.
So the next sneaker that came out this weekend was the KD9 Zoom. So as a lot of people know, last year was the KD8 that looked like some Air Maxes. It wasn't really loved, and you can still find probably the entire colorways on shelf right now, even online. A lot of them have been reducing in prices now, but this one has the Fly Net upper, and let me tell you, They're so sexy. So sexy. I think to me, anything Flyknit with the right colorway, the right look of Flyknit makes a shoe look better, except for the Kobe 10s. Those were terrible. Just
I don't like the Kobe 10s.
Kobe Elite 10s were.
They went overboard. Like if I was Kobe, I would have like. I think he's just copping his checks and being like whatever. But
yeah, but he bounced back with the Kobe 11. But kind of to get back on point though. But the KD9 Zooms look like a great shoe. I wanted to get a pair so I can see how they feel on court and on the pavement as well. But I like the look of the new KD9. And then on top of it, biggest point, now they're $150.
Yes, I remember the old KDs were like 105. You get some KDs for like 105. Like they what was it, like KD4, KD3, like around about that time.
Right.
What KD was it where they just were like, we're gonna just up the price on all these KD shoes? Which one was that? Was it like 6?
Let me see.
5 or 6. One of those.
Yeah, that's one of the others. Because I remember I didn't buy KDs until the KD 6s. Yeah, that was my first KD that I bought, and I was sleeping. I'm not gonna lie on the previous, and I don't know why, but I wish I could go back and cop some of those now. But yeah.
Man, I bought so many shoes like this past couple of weeks. Like I went to like a church, it's like a church bazaar, like church yard sale. I found some New Balance 574s, red, white, and blue. I mean, you look at the bottom. I mean, they maybe were worn once or twice, if that.
Right.
Caught them for like $10. Then I went to Plato's. Yo, shout out to the people at Plato's Closet, man, because you guys just keep me with shoes that I love, shoes from my childhood, on the cheap. And if I had a Plato's Closet when I was in high school, I would have been a lot fresher than I was in high school. But nah,
that was
nothing like that. But I copped those. I copped some French Blue 12s last week. Haven't worn them yet. I still got my Laser 4s from last year that I bought. I haven't worn. Sneakerheads, I want to know what shoes that you have copped maybe like a year ago or 6 months ago that you have yet to Undeadstock. How long have you gone without Undeadstocking a shoe? Because I had the LeBron. Which LeBrons came out? Not this season, but last basketball season.
Right.
12s. The LeBron 12 Witness. The ones they were, I call them the reverse flash. They're like mostly yellow. They got little orange accents and black. Because he wore them the first time when they went against the Warriors. The first time, their first home game. I was like, y'all about to get these shoes. It's so dope. And then they lost. What is it, son? What is it? What's up?
I'm hungry.
The Geek Salad Kids. This is why we do it, okay? This is why we're on camera. For just one share, you can feed one of these Geek Salad. It's like, I'm playing, get out of here. All right. Kids always trying to hog the camera, man.
So back to the schedule.
Yeah, back to our regular schedule. How long has it been since you Undeadstocked the shoe? What about you? How long has it been?
I think I've worn every pair of shoes that I got in my closet right now. So yeah, I think everything. Well, I would say the only shoe that I have worn maybe less than twice is probably my Kobe 9 Dunk All-Star Edition.
Okay.
I keep those in pristine condition. I don't know why. It's just my favorite sneaker to
Some
wear.
shoes, you just do it.
Yeah.
You just, I don't know, like the Laser 4s. They're not. It's not like an OG colorway or anything like that.
Right.
But it's just like so fresh. I can't. Shut up. It's so fresh. Like, I don't want to wear them. It's like as soon as I wear them, they're not gonna be fresh anymore. So like every once in a while, I just pull them out and I just look at them and I just put them back up, put them away. I don't know why. It's just weird like that.
Right.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. The kids have taken over the show clearly.
Yeah, clearly we have no more authority at this moment, so we're just gonna let them do what they do and let's continue our show.
It's a lot of sugar in systems right now. But anyway, we want to thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what your questions are. What's the longest you've gone without wearing a shoe that you purchased? We want to know. Sneakerheads, we talking to you.
And make sure to support us. Make sure to give us any input, comment about what you like, what you don't like, and what can make our page better. So again, I'm G.
I'm Christopher ARye Quest, and we got some little kids to beat up.
That's right. Peace.
Get over here. It's good. Alright. I'm only gonna do this once, man. Once. till the album comes. So, alright, check it out. From the M-A, D-I to the S to the O-N, potent, to get your open. Move like a nigga.